Hey, what's up everybody? So welcome to another training video, video for Frienders. So we have went live with few feature release, with one feature release that we just went live yesterday. So I wanted to go over like what is that feature, how can you use that feature, and how it can benefit you. So if you don't know what Friender is, or if you're not using Friender yet, so obviously definitely you should start using it. So far Friender can actually help you to increase your engagement, boost your engagement and reach by giving you the ability to remove all your inactive friends on Facebook. You can do that. You can already do that, and I have went over like how can you how can you delete or remove all your inactive friends on Facebook so that you have an active list, like active buyer list on your Facebook. And I have also went over the feature of like how can you get more leads, how can you add more leads, like add more prospect on your Facebook on automation. How can you do that and free up so that you can free up your time and you're not wasting, like you're not spending hours after hours on getting leads on Facebook, finding all those targeted customers for your business. So I have went over that as well. How can you actually leverage Facebook? How can you leverage Facebook for your business? And how can you leverage Friender to help you save time and also make money on Facebook? So in my last video, I have went over all that. So you should check out the last video if you haven't already. But on this video, I'm just going to go over the feature. As I said, like you can already remove all your inactive friends, and I have went over that. And you can also start adding new leads that you are deleting, like you are removing inactive friends and you're freeing up getting more space, like you're getting more space on your friend list, and you're also adding more people to your list, right? So you can do both of that, like you can perform both of the action using Friender. Okay, so if you are using Facebook for your business and you are doing your prospecting, you're reaching out to more people, you are growing your network, you are adding more people, you are adding more targeted leads on your Facebook. If you are doing all that, then you are obviously sending friend requests, and those friend requests are going to be like, if you're using Friender to do that, if you're using Friender to get more leads, get more like hyper targeted leads on your for your business, then those people would end up on this list, okay, in this pending list, like because they are pending, you are sending friend requests, so they will be in pending unless and until they accept your friend request, or they reject your friend request and they don't accept your friend request. If they do accept your friend request, then they will show up here when you do the sync. Okay, so this was already there. We have went live with this feature, which is basically delete pending friend request automatically, or delete all pending friend requests right now. Okay, so why you should be, first of all, why you should be doing it, like why you should be deleting all your pending friend requests. Because again, if you are using Facebook and you want to maximize the output on your Facebook organic marketing, and Friender is all about helping you with organic, like helping you making money with the organic marketing, right? So if you are using Facebook for for your business and you are sending friend requests to people, you are adding more people into your list, you should not have like so many people in your pending request. Okay, because when you have more than, let's say, more than 100, I'm not gonna say like a perfect number, like, oh, you should not have more than 100, because if I don't work at Facebook, so I don't have that number. But I can say you this, that if you have more than 100 pending request, when I say pending, I mean like people who hasn't accepted your friend request and they have been in that pending list for some time, Facebook starts to assume that you might be a spammer, and Facebook can just stop you from sending friend requests. Okay, because Facebook sees that, hey, this guy has been sending friend requests to people, but people are not accepting your friend request for some reason. They are not wanting to be your friends. So Facebook starts to assume that you might be a spammer, you might be a bot, and Facebook starts to assume that they might block you from sending more friend requests. They might block you from, adding more people or adding more people to your list. So that's why you should always make sure that you have an active, you have an optimized pending list, like as small as possible, right? So I'm not going to say that, hey, you just send friend request and within a day or 2 days, if someone don't accept your friend request, then delete them. I'm not saying that. But you should obviously send friend requests and then wait for a few days, like maybe a week or so. Give them time to accept your friend request, to be your friends. And then if they don't, however, if they don't like accept your friend request, then you should obviously delete them. And then, like you should clean up that list so that you are not on the Facebook radar, and you are not like letting Facebook, or you're not giving that notion to Facebook that, hey, I'm a spammer, I just sent friend requests, but unfortunately no one accepted my friend request, so they're all in pending, right? So you don't want to give that notion to Facebook. So that's why this feature, like when you are doing prospecting on Facebook and you're adding more and more people to your list, you should also make sure that list is not getting just bigger and bigger. Like that pending friend request, like pending request list is not just getting bigger and bigger. You should make sure that, hey, you are prospecting, you are sending more people, like you are adding more people, but then more and more people are accepting your friend request or rejecting, whatever it is, but they're doing something. And if they are not doing something, like if they are not accepting, if they are not rejecting, then you should make sure that list is small and optimize, and you should make sure that you delete them, like you delete those requests on your side, so that you are not on the Facebook's radar. Okay, so that's why when you are actually sending friend requests and doing your prospecting, you should make sure that you have an optimized and small pending request list. Okay, so that's the reason that you should make sure that you delete the pending request, the ones that are not being accepted or rejected by others. Okay, that's why we have this, we have implemented this feature. So if you are using Friender to send friend requests, and you have a lot of people in your pending request list, then now you can actually delete all those pending requests by clicking delete all right now. If you want to do it, like clicking delete by clicking on this delete all button, or if you want to have, like if you want Friender to do it automatically after a certain number of days, then you can also select that in this in your settings. And so basically you click on this, like, so you basically click on this and then you click here, and then you just basically select the days, like, hey, I want to like cancel send friend request after 7, 8, 10, whatever days like you want to give. So you can see here, I have just today only, I have sent all these friend requests, right? So you can see the date is just today I have only sent, right? So if I have this option turned on, then that means that after 10 days, which is like 10 days from today, these requests, like this request will be deleted automatically if these people haven't accepted my friend request or haven't rejected my friend request and they're still in pending status. This request will be deleted automatically. You don't have to do, like, you don't have to really go here, or you don't have to make sure like you are deleting it. You can just basically select in the set, like you can choose your settings and forget about it. Okay, so that is one option. And the other option is, as I said, you can delete all your pending requests now, like just by clicking on delete all, so which will enable Friender to just delete all your pending requests which you have right now. So if you have like lots of like bunch of requests pending on on this Friender side, so if you have been using Friender and you have all like bunch of requests, like bunch of friend requests pending in this list, then that will help you to basically clean up the whole list, and that will help you to have a optimized and small list on Friender side. Okay, now however, on a side note, I do want to mention this. So some of you guys have also access to our other software, which is Friend Connector, right? And you also have access to Friender, right? So if you have been using Friender to send friend requests, and then if you have used Friend Connector to delete all your pending friend requests, because obviously we just implemented this feature, so it was not there. So if you have used this feature, like, which basically lets you like delete all your pending requests. So if you have used this using Friend Connector, okay, and on the Facebook side, there is absolutely like no request pending, but obviously on Friender side, they're still in the pending requests because you have used Friender to send those friend requests. So just do, like, if you want to clean up the list here, then just, as I said, just do the delete all, and then after this function is done, you just basically come here and then sync once, and then that after the syncing is done, you should see that you will have a clean, like if all the requests is like are gone because like they are cleaned, and you have the cleaned list because they are not there anymore, because they were not there anyways in the first place, because you have used friend connector to delete all those requests. And so you will have a clean list as well after the sync is done. Okay, so that's just for if you are using Friender to send friend requests and you have used friend connector to delete all those requests. If you haven't used friend connector to delete those pending requests, then you can actually use Friender to delete them, and then your list should be reflected without you doing the sync. Okay, so that's it. I mean, that's all we actually have went live with yesterday. And next is basically next in the line, we have this automated refriending, and then this two feature, which is like don't send friend requests to people I have been friends with before, and then don't send friend requests to people I have sent friend request and they rejected. So these three will be coming next into Friender, and until then, just keep enjoying using Friender, and let us know how you enjoy, how you like it. So that's it for today. So thanks for watching. See ya.